Okay guys, so welcome to today's cooking recipe. So for this tutorial, we're gonna cook spaghetti bolognese. Now, I don't have spaghetti, but I'm gonna use a different type of pasta. And I choose spaghetti bolognese because I really like the food, how it tastes. And we make it pretty often at home. The food is Italian, it comes from Italian kitchen, and it's usually served on lunch or dinner. Okay, so let's get right into this. So first we're gonna start with the ingredients. So we have here some Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna use this, it's the same, so just know. Then we gonna use tomato sauce, normal tomato sauce. Then we're gonna use some pasta. It's a penne, but you can use anything. Then some salt, some sugar, this is normal brown sugar, and then an olive oil. As the kitchenware, we're gonna need to use a frying pan, a big pot, I would recommend, with a lid, and a strainer. So we're gonna start with filling the big pot with about 1.5 liters of water. Then we place it on cooker and we add some salt. Not so much though. You don't need to have the spaghetti salty or the pasta salty. And then we're gonna cover the lid and we're gonna place it on high heat. Now we're gonna continue with the tomato sauce. So we're gonna open our tomato sauce like this. Then we're gonna pour it in the frying pan. And you don't have to do this, but I usually fill it with water, mix it, and pour it again. So I use all the tomato sauce and nothing is left. So now we're gonna put it on medium heat. Okay. Now we're gonna grab a wooden spoon, something like this, and you're gonna need to mix it in a moment. But now we add a little bit of salt. You don't want it salty, a little bit of salt. Then a little bit of sugar. And of course we can't forget some olive oil. But not too much. Add a little and then add more if you like it. If you don't add any more. It's pretty bitter, but it depends on what you think. So now we're gonna mix it well so the sugar can dissolve properly with the salt and the olive oil is spread across all the tomato sauce. So now in the meantime we're gonna grate some cheese. So take out your Parmesan cheese or whichever cheese you like. I prefer Parmesan cheese. And you're gonna grate it on these little holes because this is too big. So we're gonna start grating our cheese. So now, when the tomato sauce starts to boil like this, that's a good sign. So you're gonna take the cheese you grated and put some cheese in the tomato sauce to have it taste better. You can put less, you can put more, it's up to you. And you're gonna mix it very well. Like this. And then just wait until it's less watery, because now you can see it's very watery. And if you let it to cook a little bit longer, the water is gonna evaporate, so it's gonna get less water. And when your water starts to boil like this, you take the lid off, you lower the heat, and you add your pasta. Then mix it with a fork, to make sure the pasta isn't stick on the bottom. And cover it again, but don't cover it all the way, because then the bubbles will form and it will go all over your cooker. And now you can see the bubbles are forming. That was the thing I was talking about. If you would cover it like this, it would soon bubble out and it would be water all around here. So that's why we cover it only halfway. You can see it's a lot less watery. Now we're gonna lower the heat. We're gonna lower the heat to low, because we don't want it to have a lot less water now. And I'm gonna put it on 2 to keep it warm, but to not boil the sauce again. Now we wait for the pasta. Now, when the pasta is cooked, you're gonna turn off your cooker. You're gonna grab your pot and pour the pasta water out, and carefully pour the pasta in the strainer too. You don't want them in your sink. Now you're gonna shake them, so you shake out the water out of them, and you're gonna wash them in some cold water like this. So now that we've strained our pasta, we're gonna put them all in the frying pan with the sauce in it, and we're gonna mix it. Be careful to not put the pasta, to not stir them too quick so they don't fly out the frying pan and on you, or on the cooker, or on the table. As it did now. So you're gonna take your plate, I have mine right here, and we're gonna put some pasta. I don't put all of them, just in case. I put only like half or more, depends. And now, if you have some cheese left, you're gonna sprinkle it on top your pasta, like this. Okay, so thank you for watching my recipe. I hope you enjoyed cooking it.